My heart has been quite heavy. Around January 2020, there was a promising young man. At some point, he said he was about to get married. The week of his wedding, he was stabbed. They took him to the hospital, and the doctors said that they were not going to treat him without police report. He struggled with his life for over 3 hours. And they were looking at him till he died on the Saturday that ought to be his wedding day. Last year, there was another incident of a very promising young woman here in the city of Abuja. She took a bus, call it One Chance, and in the course of collecting all her belongings, they stabbed her and they took her to the hospital. I got the video. She was on the floor in the hospital, and the doctors were saying, we can't treat you without police report till she. Now, when these and many more happens to people, they say Nigeria has happened to them. In each of these two cases, if any one of these people have people in power and call, they will treat them. We don't want to have a nation that only works for the high and mighty. We want Nigeria for Nigerians. There are young people, some in churches across board, whose lives might be wasted this week because they want better country. And some who might not even step out of their houses. And when Nigeria happens to you, they say it is stray bullets. If there's a way our voice can be heard, we just want a country that works. And I want to beg, if we can beg the president, speak, talk to the people. People just want a better life. We just want to survive. And it is not too much to ask for. When my wife was going to give birth to her first daughter, we took her to the hospital. You need to see how the nurses sat down carelessly. And I had to scream, stand up. That's what you are paid for. And attend to us. And they came lazing themselves. And then the doctor came out. He said, hey, Pastor Lazarus, it's Pastor Lazarus. And all the doctors came out. Oh, Pastor Lazarus. Oh, we are sorry. What is the fate of the common man? That is not the government. That is our people. The government is not the only problem. The nurses that want to attend to people, they are not the government. They are the people. So when you agitate for a better nation, tell yourselves the truth. Don't just bow to names. Have humanity at heart. What we have today, it is Nigeria by Nigerians. And it can stop with you and I. People are dying and we say it is the will of God. No, it's not. And for those of you who believe that you are too rich for Nigeria to happen to you, I tell you, you lie. It doesn't matter how rich you are. The state of the nation can become your fate. We pray for Nigeria and we do what is right as citizens. It is easy to criticize the leadership, but understand that we are also leaders and we can also do better. The boss who is not paying people their salaries because he wants to show them he's the boss also wants to protest. Your own government is failing. The lecturer who is trying to sleep with girls before they can pass also wants to protest. Your own government too is failing. All of us should do what is right. God bless you.
That was Pastor Femi Lazarus. He said so many things. Some things I do agree with him, some I don't. I just want to point out one or two things. I just want to say this. There is a difference between moral and law. If Pastor Femi was talking about moral, then he is correct. But if he's talking about law, then he is wrong. Yes. See, let's try to differentiate these two. Nigeria is supposed to be guided by law and not moral. And the case of Nigeria, our politicians do not respect the rule of law. Do not respect the rule of law. And now we are expected to live by morals, which is wrong in our country. Do you understand? To me, personally, I will still go back to the government. All fingers point to the government. Excuse me, because if the rule of law, they the country, every other institution go follow, every other thing go fall in place. If they follow the rule of law, they lead by example, every other thing will fall in place. So that is my own personal opinion. So guys, I want to hear from you. Leave your comment. What do you think? Do you agree with Pastor Femi Lazarus or otherwise? Let's hear from you. Anyway, Nigeria, God go help us. Take care and bye-bye.